Critic at Large with Gilbert Smythe Bite Me.
If vitiation were sugar, I'd be enough to make me sick. Well, the new television season has descended upon us like a vicious pack of carnivorous parasites, ready to devour the rotting corpse of the already brain-dead public. Or am I being overly optimistic? Let's look at the newly produced original Canadian shows the major networks have announced for this season. Global, or as it's also known, Fox TV North, has not had a long tradition of primetime Canadian shows. But what's new this fall? Surprise, surprise. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Zip on a stick. Right now, Global's most successful Canadian production is Bob and Margaret, an animated series for Britain. We give the Brits a cartoon, they give us mad cow disease. Canadian primetime Global shows? Well, they say they've concentrated their resources this year on producing documentaries. Well, hey, Global, here's a title for your next documentary. Get off your fat ass and make something that doesn't totally suck. Which brings me now to CTV, the network that specializes in shows with two-word titles: Power Play, Cold Squad, Nakita. And what new Canadian series do they have for primetime this season? Diddly Squat. Thus far, their biggest contribution to Canadian culture is CTV Newsnet, a network whose target audience is people with attention deficit disorder. However, CTV did produce a made-for-TV movie, The Sheldon Kennedy Story, the tale of a man who ultimately fails in his chosen career and has a constant battle with drugs and alcohol. For some reason, this movie appeals to me immensely. And now we come to CBC, a network whose sole purpose is to give Peter Mansbridge something to do every night at 10 o'clock. And what does CBC have for us this fall that's new? The 40th anniversary of the David Suzuki Show, where David shows us the nature of his thing. So this year, the CBC has no new shows. You might as well be watching Global or CTV or the Women's Television Network. A second-rate operation run by a pathetic collection of gender-confused, testosterone-challenged feminazis whose greatest joy is to castrate anyone who can use a toilet standing up. And I'd say that even if my ex-wives didn't work there. And that's the way I see it. I'm Gilbert Smythe. Bite me.